Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Muftia Rahmah, and today I will practice how to teach a 10 grades in senior high school. So let's check it out. Hi class, this is Miss Rahmah, and today we're gonna learn about three contexts. Open your book, chapter 9, page 132. As you can see, on the cover, there is B.J. Habibie. So, what is recount text? Recount text is a text that telling the reader about one story, action, or activity. Its goal is to entertaining or informing the reader. Recount text is a text which retells event or experiences in the past. Nah, jadi di dalam buku kalian ada cerita tentang biografinya B.J. Habibie. Nah, di dalam recount text ada struktur yang tertera di buku kalian juga. Di sana ada 3, orientation, events, and reorientation. Orientation ini seperti pembuka, paragraf pembuka di dalam recount text. It gives the reader the background information needed to understand the text, such as who was involved, where it happened, and when it happened. Yang kedua, event. Event biasanya nggak cuma satu, dia ada banyak. A series of events ordered in a chronological sequence. Dan yang terakhir ada reorientation atau sebagai paragraf penutup di dalam recount text. Biasanya berisi a personal comment about the event or what happened in the end. Nah, setelah kita mengetahui struktur di dalam recount text, kita harus tahu tujuannya dari recount text ini. So, the purpose of recount text is to retell past experience. Ya, contohnya seperti biografi, pengalaman seseorang yang kemudian diceritakan dalam bentuk biografi. So, the characteristic or the language feature of recount text, usually using the simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Using temporal sequence, focus on specific participant, using the conjunction such as then, before, after, using action verb. Okay, let's read the B.J. Habibie biography. After you read the B.J. Habibie biography, let's do the grammar review. Observe the italicized verbs in the following sentences in the left and the right columns. What's the difference? Habibie continued his studies in Jakarta. His parents met while studying in Bogor. Habibie received a degree in engineering in German. They had the first son, Ilham Akbar Habibie. Habibie and his wife settled in Aihan for a short period. He found employment with the automotive marque Talbot. He developed theories on thermodynamics. Habibie became an advisor in the automotive marque Talbot. He worked for Messerschmitt. Habibie spent some of his life in Germany. So, what is the difference between the left and the right columns? Nah, jadi perbedaannya adalah Yang di sebelah kiri, verb-nya menggunakan regular verb. Yang di sebelah kanan, irregular verb. Jadi yang di sebelah kiri itu verb-nya beraturan gitu. Jadi dari continue menjadi continue with ed ya di belakangnya. Nah, sedangkan yang di sebelah kanan, verb 1-nya itu meet, terus verb 2-nya jadi met. Tabel di bawahnya ada beberapa contoh dari irregular verb. Let's review some of them. Arise, arose, began, break, broke, build, built. Yap, seperti beberapa contoh yang bisa kalian lihat di sini, ini adalah irregular verb yang aturannya memang sudah seperti itu dari sananya dan kita bisa menghafalnya atau mempelajarinya dan memahaminya untuk bisa menggunakan itu dengan tepat. Nah, untuk membuat kalimat past tense, the formula is subject, verb to, and object. Di belakangnya kalian bisa tambahin keterangan waktu atau tempat. As simple as that. For example, I saw him yesterday. I gave him my book. Or I took an English course. I found the key on the car. I went to Jogja for holiday. I wrote some letter to my friends. I told you. I'm not doing that. Kalian bisa buat kalimatnya sendiri. Next, we're gonna jump into writing. Independent writing. Using Habibie's biography as a reference, write a biographical recount about your idol. Use your notes on the speaking activities to help you write. Yap, jadi ini tugas buat kalian. Independent writing, kalian bisa buat mind mappingnya dulu seperti yang ada di buku. After that, you guys can tell your story, your biographical story about your idol ya. Next week, maybe. So, after this, we will do some games on Kahoot. Okay, open your Kahoot. Yeah, that's all for today. I hope you enjoy the class and you understand how to write the recount text. And that's all. See you next week. Don't forget your assignment.